Yeah, your spot out right now. You gonna put it on Instagram. I bet your put it on Instagram. At your house, huh? On God. You blocked from your page. I'm on your I'm following your I'm on your from my fake page.
You don't like him? Cause you was being mean. He felt your energy.
Man, I don't even play. I fly all the way to LA. Is that?
You ain't gonna touch him. You ain't gonna put an inch of him.
Hey man, ain't no cap in it.
No cap in my rap.
You feel what I'm saying?
The right way.
It's time.
The right way, bro.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right way.
Yeah, that way.
Yeah.
And go tell that.
Bro, your ain't got more hits than no Kendrick, and you ain't damn sure ain't got more hits or anthems than me. You hard, boy, you tripping. And I ride past your house for sale sign up.
After clashing with the law time and time again, Young Thug finally snapped and went live on Instagram, calling out Gunna. But instead of just drama, this sparked a massive problem. Headlines exploded. The state of Georgia has filed a motion to revoke Young Thug probation and send him back to jail. The timing wasn't random, because right after Gunna announced his new album, the last one, Thug went on IG Live and crashed out publicly.
People talk about these fake guys and fake houses with these pools you can get put out of in the next 2-3 years and all that cheese. We ain't even finna talk about none of that. Like, that is the topic of, I guess. Yeah, your spot out right now. You gonna put it on Instagram. I bet your put it on Instagram. At your house, huh? On God. You blocked from your page. I'm following your I'm on your from my fake page. Can't about to black me. I still see it. You post a picture. That ain't me on that picture. Lane Green. The whole world been thinking that too, man. I'm 56. I'm gonna say something about that, man. That ain't me with that skirt on that with that hat. Man said he got more hits than me and Kendrick. Bro, your ain't got more hits than no Kendrick, and you ain't damn sure ain't got more hits or anthems than me. You hard, boy. You tripping. And I ride past your house for sale sign up. Now you done went and took your whole money and put down on that goddamn house out there, man, and you couldn't finish paying it off. Now the label came, took it back. Now your stupid gotta sell it.
When the album officially dropped, Thug clapped back with, "Nobody wanna hear that mess." That didn't sit right with Gunna. He fired back on his IG story before quickly deleting it. "Be quiet, bro. I don't rock with you no more. You unfollowed me just 'cause you ain't on the album." Fans were stunned, especially when they realized Gunna titled it the last one because it was his final project under Young Thug's YSL label. In the middle of all this, Thug was seen at a club playing a new track snippet.
Young Thug ain't even doing subliminals. He's just straight up name. Hear this. He said, "Yeah, Gotti, he tricked me for some years. I ain't know that was telling." And then he says, "The only reason I with you, Gunna, it was because of Troop." Now, Troop is like some other Atlanta. And supposedly that's how the story of how he kind of meets Gunna. But Young Thug is flat out saying it. I don't rock with these rats. That's what he's saying. He believes they're cooperatives, okay? Now, you know, there's a tasteful way to do it in music, and there's a I don't give a let's crash out drill music type of way where you just say their names and call them rats.
That one move violated his probation terms completely. So the question became, why is Young Thug so furious? DJ Academics broke down the hidden details.
Gunna's plan, I'm telling you this is a fact. He always thought Thug would be free. But he thought that once Thug got his freedom and didn't get all those years, granted, I think he got let out maybe a year and a half before Thug. He thought Thug would forgive him. Thug would be like, "All right, bro, yeah, you right. Like, what they caught you up on wasn't really, it's all good. You're my mans. You're still." Thug is not letting it go. So Gunna at that point realizes not only is Thug free, there's no place for me on YSL anymore. And there's no love and there's no more returning to that friendship. Gunna always wanted to get back together. Thug never wanted to. And now Gunna has accepted that. What happened is that Gunna had a YSL tattoo. He's now covered it up. You see some flames. This is the new fit Gunna. He's covered up YSL, the snake, and also the word YSL.
But soon after, fans flooded Thug's comments begging him to forgive Gunna. Instead, he just laughed it off in the studio, showing he wasn't worried at all.
Yeah, that's some pounds, Pete.
How much away, Pete? You go pound, go pound, go make bag.
Crazy that bag.
I'll take.
But that laugh may have been a mistake. Atlanta's DA filed paperwork to revoke Thug's probation after he released a song called Money on Money. Not only did he diss Gunna on the track, he also fired shots at the very investigator who worked on Gunna's plea deal.
What Young Thug did to have and this is how you know this 4 p.m. is real. Young Thug posted the woman. This is Marissa Vivierdo. He said, biggest liar in the DA office. He posted her, okay? And then he also reposted, all my homies hate Vivierdo. Now, this is someone who is a officer of the law. This is someone who is a government official. When you do that and you're under probation, the government is going to be like, oh, are you sending a smoke signal that people should hurt this woman? That's why they're doing a motion to revoke his shit. Why did he do this? Because she's testifying in the OMF case, and she's basically saying, yo, OMF and 4PF, Lil Baby and them, they're beefing and is dying, and indictment's finna come down.
The headlines went crazy. The state of Georgia has filed a motion to revoke Young Thug probation and will use his lyrics against him. In Money on Money, Thug rapped, "These guys telling for nothing, and I got to be the one calling them friends." For the first time, Thug openly addressed the situation in his music.
I just like to help people, you know.
One of those artists was Gunna. You guys did a ton of songs together.
Yeah.
Very successful on your label.
Yeah.
He was arrested about the same time as you. I think a lot of people wonder what that relationship is like now.
Yeah. I know everybody wondering that.
What's it like?
I don't know.
But it only made things worse. The media reported Young Thug's legal troubles continue as Atlanta police target him after his release. Then Thug tweeted something reckless. "If you a rapper and you a rat, you gotta just gospel. Twin." The tweet blew up, hitting 100K likes and 3M views. One fan even joked, "You ain't even legally allowed to rap about gangster stuff no more, bro. Do gospel." The viral moment drew police attention instantly. Academics claimed this was all a setup, saying the probation terms were designed for Thug to fail and end up back in prison.
I know some of his fans think he beat the case. He definitely didn't beat the case. Beat the case means you got no stipulations. The Young Thug thing is a win, but it's also a huge setup. If you gonna tell me that they're gonna monitor him on a probationary basis for 15 years, can't be in Atlanta, can't communicate with co-defendants or members, he can't rap about, he can't promote any music that has to do with what they believe is activity. Well, he's always gonna talk about him and he's doing his thing. They might consider that activity. He might be like, yo, man, it's like, yo, we going to the park getting lit. We going to the club getting lit. They might be like, oh no, you talking about the game. So, we celebrating right now because I think we could all see, if you follow that trial at all, whether you're a fan of Thug or not, you can see the pain, you can see was going through it. Like, he gained a lot of weight. Everybody know Thug was not that weight. So we happy he got out, but we definitely got to be very cognizant of how it's going to play out.
Then came the bombshell. Whack 100 said he had 2 hours of interrogation footage showing Gunna telling on Thug. This fueled speculation that the Fed were already prepping for another YSL case.
Hey Gunna, listen, I'm putting it together. I'm gonna give you some time. I don't know, 24 hours, 12 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 1 hour. I don't know. I'm gonna give you some time though, Gunna, for you to go ahead on and confess. Confess to the world about all the telling you did. You know that interrogation? Yeah, guess who got it? 2 hours? Boy, you was in there talking more than Hurricane Katrina. The only thing he did wrong was let him record him. You know what I'm talking about.
Even though most fans still label Gunna a snitch, Charleston White went the other way, saying he was glad Gunna cooperated.
Gunna is out of prison. I never thought I would be happy to say y'all, Gunna is out of prison. Now, I'm glad he got out by telling. I think that was smart, Gunna. I'm a Gunna fan now. I'm gonna tell.
On IG Live, Charleston even admitted he would have done the exact same thing.
I wouldn't say what Gunna did was a snitch, because Gunna's not a... He made a confession.
Meanwhile, a brand new police file against Thug dropped in Atlanta court, just a week after he regained freedom. Thug tweeted, "Wham, let's drop one on these rats." Wham was a clear nod to Lil Baby, showing they were still tight, even though both of them had distanced themselves from Gunna. Baby quickly replied on IG, "We should." The very next day, Thug tweeted again, "Gunna, stop acting like we're friends on the internet. I don't know you, my guy." Gunna's brother instantly fired back, "Trust me, the feeling is mutual." That same night, Thug linked up with T.I. and posted a video saying, "I'm home, did it the right way," taking another jab at Gunna.
Hey man, what you got to tell these people?
Back. Back, Jack.
You feel me?
You did.
Hey man, ain't no cap in it.
No cap in my right.
You feel what I'm saying?
The right way.
It's time.
The right way, bro.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right way.
Yeah, that way.
Yeah.
And go tell that.
T.I. doubled down, publicly siding with Thug. Shortly after, Thug hopped back on Instagram Live.
Stink, I miss you.
I miss you too. What you doing?
Nothing, bored. You don't like him?
No, if I'm up in the room.
Cause you was being mean. He felt your energy.
Man, I don't even play I fly all the way to LA. Is that?
You ain't gonna touch him. You ain't gonna put an inch of him.
Fans spammed the chat, begging Thug to chill out with the trolling and sneak disses. They warned him it could only hurt him legally. But Thug didn't slow down. Academics revealed that while Thug was locked up, he had secretly made calls to other rappers, warning them not to associate with Gunna.
The streets are so atrocious. Young Thug told everybody that Gunna was a snitch. I'm telling you this, I don't give a if you believe me. That's what he sent to. Or he sent a message to Dirk, Baby. There's a few other rappers, I just won't call their names. Just because some of them just told me in privacy. All of them rappers start not fucking with Gunna, speaking out, they're chilling away. Thug got out, Gunna kinda hot. Ain't like you're trying to really jump and work with Gunna, but
Fans started questioning how academics even got that info. Many believed it was Thug himself who leaked it indirectly, just to get the message out without violating probation. Eventually, Gunna clapped back, but through his lawyer. The attorney posted a long statement. "I represented Gunna, but this is not on his behalf. Gunna never cooperated, never said anything that impacted Thug's case. He entered an Alford plea, served 8 months, and walked out with a suspended sentence. He has been performing worldwide, making millions, and achieving global recognition. Meanwhile, Thug pled guilty after 30 months in jail, got 15 years probation, and can't even live in Atlanta. People need to stop slandering Gunna." Even 6ix9ine reacted to the post.
"And you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in Berkeley."
Yes, ma'am.
"You were present along with Jeffrey Williams, where an hydrant and a firearm were recovered. These items did not belong to you."
Yes, ma'am.
Gunna's lawyer finally stepped in with a long statement. He clarified, "Yes, I represented Gunna, but this message isn't on his behalf. It's about setting the record straight. Gunna never cooperated, never testified, and nothing he did affected Young Thug's case. He served 8 months in jail, then walked free in December 2022 under an Alford plea with a suspended sentence. No probation, no travel restrictions, nothing. Since then, he's toured the world, gained international fame, and made millions. Meanwhile, Thug pled guilty after 30 months behind bars, got hit with 15 years probation, and isn't even allowed to live in Atlanta anymore. The people still dragging Gunna's name need to move on. Even 6ix9ine couldn't resist reacting to the statement.
He just implicated YSL being so now he's home, right? All the people who's locked up, like Jeffrey, like Young Thug, now he can't go with that defense. He can't go with the defense of saying, I'm a record label.
But the fallout from Gunna's plea deal didn't just shake Young Thug's life. It also pulled Lil Baby into the mess. Reports surfaced that Georgia's gang unit were preparing a possible 4PF RICO case. In court, investigators revealed wiretap calls suggesting Baby allegedly had tickets on people's heads, a coded way of saying he put money out for hits. The situation drew eerie comparisons to Lil Durk's alleged motor for hire case.
Come on, bro, you know what's finna go on. Like, how the hell you can, you know what I'm saying?
They ain't even like that, man. Them got tickets on a lot of these folks.
We just heard somebody say these folks got tickets on
these people. We know what's going on. First of all, who was that said that about the tickets?
Unc, the unidentified male that was being referred to as Unc.
And he's speaking with Mr. Sanders?
Correct.
And what, in your experience, do you know what tickets are?
A price on somebody's head.
What do you mean by, what do you mean on somebody's head? What is that?
Like a bounty.
Okay. To have them arrested?
Harm.
And who were they referring to in that portion of the call?
They were saying that they had heard that Dominique Jones had tickets on a lot of people's heads.
Dominique Jones had wanted to have people harmed.
Correct.
All right, moving on.
The shocking twist? The investigator bringing all this evidence forward was the exact same woman Gunna cut his plea deal with, the same one Young Thug had dissed in his music. Even Snoop Dogg reacted on Twitter, warning, "First Thug, now Baby. Atlanta rappers, you'll better move smart." Soon after, breaking news hit. Lil Baby had been taken into county jail for questioning about the deaths of Jackie Davis and LaMan Freeman. Authorities even raised suspicions about why Baby shut down 4PF immediately after the crimes.
Atlanta police are blaming a local rapper's music video for the deaths of two 13-year-olds, and a $50,000 reward is being offered for more information. So far, 7 people have already been arrested.
Between the bullets, it was nothing but bullets, pop, 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 pop.
At least 25 shots fired.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was just a concert. I was waiting for Little Baby to come buy my tacos.
Trying to get ahead of the heat, Lil Baby announced that he was shutting down his 4PF label. He claimed it was to avoid the label being labeled a street crew. But many fans saw it as a move to distance himself from legal trouble that was closing in fast.
First 4 pockets full had to come to an end. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. When you say of course, I mean, why you say of course?
Because the shit that be going on. And I had to start learning that, like, other people's actions I could be held accountable for.
Right.
I ain't know all that at first. You know what I'm saying? I never would have went that route, but I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? Now that I know, I'd be a fool to just keep the same thing going. They trying to make something out of something that it ain't. Right. Like, if I got any kind of control of, hey, we're gonna switch that whole thing up. It ain't even just about the police, it's just period. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never was supposed to make my label something that I talk about.
Police weren't buying it. At a press conference, Atlanta PD went on record, "We are holding Baby accountable." They allege his actions led directly to the deaths of Jackie Davis and LaMan Freeman. Investigators said the violence traced back to a shooting at Baby's own music video shoot in May, where 3 people were injured. Major Ralph declared, "This was part of an ongoing street war, and we will relentlessly pursue justice."
The investigation aspect of this, Lamont Freeman was allowed to be a 13-year-old for 27 minutes before gang violence ultimately took his life. Gang violence was orchestrated by adults in our city. And cowardly acts of an Atlanta-based rapper that decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place that he knew he should not have been. And in the subsequent days, we saw and ultimately the deaths of 2 children as a result of his cowardly actions. And you know who you are. And I tell you that this team will work relentlessly to hold you and the persons that you are affiliated with responsible for those actions.
Things escalated when a woman posted on Facebook during Baby's video shoot, exposing his location. Baby's at the taco shop, 3 cars deep, filming a video. That live stream tipped off his whoops, who then pulled up strapped, sparking chaos.
Where y'all at? We over here kicking it. We got a little Baby shooting a video around here. You know how we do it, that slapping taco. Baby, there he go, Y'all see him? He came to get him some tacos, baby. Y'all better pull up, because you already know how he doing this slapping tacos, baby.
According to investigators, Baby's enemies didn't even know he was at that taco shop until the live stream alerted them. The feds now argue that Baby indirectly caused a shootout. A viral tweet summed up the situation perfectly. The Atlanta DA couldn't pin Thug, so now they're coming after Baby, using him as the example for rappers funding gangs with fame and money.
An in-depth investigation. Recent months, you've had 2 high-profile racketeering cases. There's going to be more.
Over the next 60 days, you'll see 2 more.
DJ Academics added fuel to the fire, claiming Atlanta DA Fonnie Willis had set deliberate traps for rappers. Just a week later, his warning seemed confirmed. Lil Baby was arrested Monday night for carrying a concealed firearm without a permit. He was taken to Clark County Detention Center on a $5,000 bond.
I need 20 bands. Call the number for me. Hey, security, the black guy. Call the number for me. They locking me up for a gun, but I got license. Security, I give you 200 bands a year. I swear to God, security. Security, I give you 200 bands a year. You don't make 200 bands here. Hey, lady, my check leave at 9:10. Nah, check me good. I got a in my nuts. Check me good. You on the camera? I got a in my nuts. Check me good. I got a. All right, y'all let me in that car. Shoot myself dead. Y'all fire.
Fast forward to now. The YSL case has officially ended, and academics revealed even more details. According to him, Baby's recent string of arrests wasn't random. There were warning shots for a much bigger RICO case building in the background.
Two of them. Like, I've heard the two of them. They're like, yo, these are going first, then these are going first. I've heard the names. And I don't know if I should say it. Again, I got nothing to do with no investigation for nothing, whatever. But these are top rappers. Well, one's a top rapper. The other one, matter of fact, I'll do the segment without saying the name. I'll just say this. I believe you know who the obvious name is. They're in Atlanta. They go by three letters. They've been popping. One of the top, I would say, 3 rappers.
Fans started connecting the dots. Right after Gunna's plea deal, Baby suddenly faced heat. Just a month later, he got pulled over and arrested for having illegal window tints. Police even released official footage of the stop, adding to the suspicion that he was being targeted.
I'm going to tell you some things that you're going to have to take my word or don't believe it. It's fine. I don't care either or. When Fonnie Willis started targeting YSL, Fonnie Willis had a bunch of people to target. She wanted Thug. She got YFN. So she got YSL, YFN. Eventually, they were going to get to 4PF. That's one of the reasons they changed their names, by the way. Except, from what I heard, the feds told them, it's okay. We got it. So the feds told him, like, it's okay if you dismiss the charge. So they didn't go that hard with trying to get Dirk, especially after Von died. They dropped that case. They dropped it, but the feds has realized we gonna get Dirk eventually. Doing the math? You see why Lil Baby was moving the way he been? Because Lil Baby hasn't been on Fed watch. He's been on county, state watch.
But things didn't add up. The body cam footage from Baby's arrest ended up mysteriously corrupted. People began speculating online. Was this racial profiling? Was he being harassed because of his skin color? Either way, Baby was in cuffs over something as small as window tint. Thankfully, he flew his lawyer in on a private jet that same night, posted bail, and walked free.